Peace. Yo, I got a question for us anointed, God's chosen ones. Do y'all think, for real, like, think of it as a concept for now, but eventually you probably agree with me or relate to what I'm about to tell you. But do y'all think the monitoring spirits we've been dealing with, even though we're going to break through it soon and be blessed, that's facts. I could just sense it. It's easy to tell. But do y'all think that these monitoring spirits that have been watching us, really trying to figure us out, even though you can never get into the deep contemplative sober state of our minds, but do y'all think these monitoring spirits, whether you hear them as a voice in your head, like me, or you get random people who just have that irking, evil monitoring spirit about them, surveilling you and everything, but do y'all think these monitoring spirits are for real, like contracted by, of course, the agents of Satan, but do you think these monitoring spirits are contracted by an organized secret committee, organized society, or someone who works for the people that control this hologram, matrix, illusion, holographic world? But for real, like, do y'all think that these monitoring spirits literally are contracted? Yeah, they work for the devil, Satan, but do you think they're contracted by like an external organization, a committee? I'm just going to say they, referring to a committee of people who have been paying people and being paid themselves by the devil, and of course people that will pay them, like the government and shit, who are hell-bent on stealing, killing, and destroying everything we're about. So they know that in Jesus' time, when it's time for his kingdom to be on this earth, because these last days, Lord, they better prepare. But like, I swear, do y'all think they work for somebody? I think they are, because you know how I can tell, or how I've known for the longest? I've always been suspicious about this, but I'm gonna start by saying how I got suspicious. Like, first, this one time I was at if your third eye active, your discernment, whatever, like if you're to the point where you can like even telepathically connect with people and like read people's minds, like I can, like, then listen to this. At this restaurant, I was eating with my auntie, right? And then there was these two people that had no idea why I had the strongest urging feeling in me that they were people sent to watch me, keep an eye on me. And just like the monitoring spirits. And like, I don't know if they were really the words coming out of their mouth, or I was just hearing it, but like, these monitoring spirits, swear, what are they, real or not? Very funny. But seriously, like, I was getting the vibe basically telling me like that they think I'm evil or something, like I'm the Antichrist or something, when I know that it's the total opposite. But like, they were trying to, there was these people, and like, I felt like they worked for like the Freemasons or something, if you want to put a label to it. But like, there were people who were sent to keep an eye on me. I'm trying to think of the movie, I'm trying to remember where it's like that. But like, yeah, that's like, I kind of even knew since my birth that like they've known who us chosen ones are or have been, and have been monitoring us like Superman when he first landed on Earth and then tried to settle down into the inhabitants. But for real, the people, these monitoring spirits, like, they work for a committee and they're out there always keeping their eye on us. Swear to God, no lie. And so yeah, like, there was these two people at the restaurant that just made me feel like they're keeping their eye on me, and I was just hearing stuff from their own mouths, just telling me, like, trying to think they had to kill me, they had to get rid of me, or else the world's gonna end. That's how real it was for me. But yeah, so there's that one point. But then there's two other facts and points that I gotta raise that make me feel like they are contracted by someone, an external committee. The people, the monitoring spirits, related to the monitoring spirits, they are working for a committee that's out there that has like a president at the top, CEO, who like spreads a whole evil agenda to defect us and try and destroy God's plan to stop us from mediating into this world that we chosen ones have been doing all our lives, to uplift the righteousness and increase the godliness in everybody, right? Because that's our purpose, right? I know it's been one of my spiritual missions ever since I received God's word when I heard him when I was 16. But like, yeah, seriously, they are a community out there. There is a community out there that that have been watching us, studying us, bro. I know that. This is facts. Tell me if you relate. Type in the comments. You know what I mean? Like, do you think there's a whole secret organization committee out there where they just have like even every detail of information of us, down to what we look up on the internet, to everything, you know what I mean? Even though we know like governments really do that, but like, I know there's people like that. You know how I know that? Which is related to the monitoring spirits, because 2 times I got locked up in the loony bin. Not too proud to say that, whatever. It is what it is. It happened. I got locked up in the loony bin. I was labeled criminally insane just for living out the truth. And this one guy, he broke into the building just to tell me something. He broke into the building and passed through security. Literally had to like barge through the security. Like, and he only had like 5 minutes to tell me, but he straight up broke through the security, busted into the building, broke through security, and just had to tell me like it was empirical. He told me this. He's like, bro, for breathing, like, bro, they're watching you. They're keeping an eye on you. They caught you on CCTV, shining on CCTV footage, shining. I was caught shining at Central Station with an aura. Obviously, that's because I know my light's always like that, but it was just shining on camera. It was shining on camera, and I feel like since then, that incident, that's these committees, they've been watching, because they know, like this guy especially, bro, like this, that's what the chosen ones are, right? Like there's a reason why these things happen to us. And so basically, like, yeah, like, oh, there's people walking by. Yeah, but like, for real, like, what do you think of this concept so far? Do you believe there's a committee out there who are starting out every fact of every detail of life, everything they can about us, with malicious, insidious intent, you know, just to stop God's plans? But they never will. Ain't no comparing to his greater plans, because these are the last days, very trying as they are. But it's funny, like, yeah, that guy that broke into the loony bin, bro, like, where, like, he broke through security into the building and past the security just to tell me, like, bro, they caught you shining on CCTV. It was just my aura about me, bro. And that's when I was going through a crazy time, but like, just when a lot of things happened to me, like synchronicity, perfect synchronicity. It was at a time where I was mentally and physically on peak. Like, I was spiritual. It was the Christ consciousness. That's what it was. I tapped into the God state of mind, you know, and the universe was just perfectly aligned in my direction. Had everything going away, and they had to bring good horse down and throw me in there and call me crazy. But yeah, there was that one guy. Then there was, during those times, I also got random personal visits, like this one group, which raised my concerns to know that I am being studied by someone. Because, like, what do they want? All right, look, there was this one group of university students. They came in, had no clearance into the building. Somehow they like, that's how high up these people are. These people that are watching us, the committee that they're working for, they are high up superior, and like probably governments higher above the governments. So, of course. So, you know, yeah, so these people had no clearance, but they sat down, had a personal meeting with me, and they asked me, the first thing they asked me, sat me down, 12 students of them. I don't know if they were students, but they kind of looked like it. They were nice though, but like, they had like a reason for them to be there. Like, the first question they asked me straight up was, who are you? Who are you? I'm like, bro, if you guys saw me here, like, then, like, isn't my name in the hospital records? Like, do you guys, like, I am me, and Christian Rivera, like, seriously. No, but they're like, who are you? Like, I'm from, like even though I do feel like this sometimes, like I'm an alien from, like my identity can be traced back to like an alien race or something, and I'm here on earth sent for a reason, a purpose of God. That's all I know so far. But they'll see like, who are you? And then they followed that question up by like, who are you? And are you special? Kept trying to dig that into me. I was like, I just acted stupid. I was like, didn't know back then. But they were like, who are you? Are you special? Who are you? Kept on asking me that. Who are you? Are you special? And it was just weird, that interrogation. But yeah, like I know that these incidents that I've been basically telling you for the past, 10 minutes, they are related back to the monitoring spirits that we're dealing with as a big problem, right? But yeah, keep the faith. God bless you all. You know, in time, eventually the truth will come into light. Always trust the magnitude of your light. Be grateful for every day, because eventually we'll get the last laugh in the end. But these monitoring spirits, I'm telling you, they're contracted by some people. A high up government, society of committee organization that are just hell-bent on killing, stealing and destroying from us. Yeah, that's the word of the day. God bless. Love you all. Peace.